Are you searching for historical Korean dramas that don't just tell a story but paint one? From stunning palace sets and poetic love stories to sweeping cinematography that feels like a dream, this is for the true K-drama romantic. Here are the top 10 most beautiful historical K-dramas on Netflix that will leave you mesmerized. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you're a true Saga Yuk lover. Set during the tumultuous fall of the Goryeo dynasty and the rise of the Joseon dynasty, My Country, The New Age, is a gripping story of friendship, betrayal, loyalty, and survival in one of Korea's most chaotic historical eras. The drama follows Seo-hui, the principled and brave son of a wrongfully disgraced general, and Nam Seon-ho, the intelligent yet conflicted son of a nobleman and a servant. Though born into vastly different worlds, the two are childhood friends until they are torn apart by political ambition, social injustice, and personal tragedy. Against the backdrop of civil war, bloodshed, and royal betrayal, these three characters navigate a brutal era where choosing a side could mean life or death. The Tale of Noctu is a unique blend of romance, humor, action, and mystery, set during the Joseon dynasty with a gender-bending twist. The story follows John Noctu, a clever and skilled young nobleman who is suddenly attacked by a group of female assassins. While chasing their trail, he discovers a mysterious women-only village where men are strictly forbidden. To uncover the truth behind their motives and his family's secrets, Noctu disguises himself as a widow and sneaks into the village. There, he meets Dong Dong-ju, a feisty and outspoken woman training to become a giseng, even though she has no interest in it. She's hiding a painful past and a dangerous secret connected to the royal family. Rookie historian Gu Hae-ryung is a delightful and empowering historical K-drama that blends romance, wit, and feminist themes with a refreshing take on palace life during the Joseon era. The story follows Gu Hae-ryung, a bold and intelligent woman who refuses to live according to society's expectations. In an era when women are expected to marry and remain silent, she dreams of using her voice through writing and history. Her life changes when she becomes one of the first female historians appointed to the royal court, an act that challenges the deeply patriarchal system of her time. As Hae-ryung fights for women's rights and intellectual freedom, she also uncovers deep royal secrets that could shake the very foundations of the kingdom. Moon Embracing the Sun is a timeless romantic sajuk that weaves fate, politics, and supernatural elements into a deeply emotional love story set in the Joseon dynasty. The drama follows Hyo-yeon-woo, the brilliant daughter of a noble family, who is chosen to be crown princess. But palace conspiracies tear her away. She falls mysteriously ill just before the royal wedding and is believed to be dead. In reality, she survives but loses all memory of her past, living as a shaman under a new name. Years later, the crown prince, now King Lee Hwan, remains emotionally scarred by the loss of his first love. As they reconnect, hidden truths unravel and palace secrets rise to the surface. As love rekindles, the two must confront powerful forces trying to keep them apart, including those who orchestrated Yeon-woo's downfall. 100 Days, My Prince, is a heartwarming and witty historical romance that tells the story of Lee Yul, a cold and perfectionist crown prince who mysteriously disappears from the palace after an assassination attempt. Wounded and suffering from temporary amnesia, he's rescued by villagers who mistake him for a commoner. He ends up in a small rural town, where he's forced to marry Hong Shim, a strong, smart woman who has no intention of getting married, but is pressured by a royal edict Lee Yul himself issued before losing his memory. But fate has other plans. As his memory begins to return, political secrets, assassinations, and forbidden truths unravel, threatening not only their love, but their lives. Under the Queen's Umbrella is a gripping and deeply human historical K-drama that redefines the role of a queen, not as a figurehead, but as a mother, protector, and strategist. The story centers on Queen Im Hwarayong, the sharp-witted and strong-willed wife of the king. Unlike the cold, distant royal women before her, she is fiercely devoted to her children, especially her rowdy and rebellious sons, who are a constant headache for the palace. But Queen Hwarayong is not one to back down. Haha! With intelligence, heart, and grace, she navigates ruthless palace politics to turn her sons into worthy princes, all while shielding them from deadly plots. The Crowned Clown is a suspenseful and emotionally layered historical K-drama that explores power, identity, and love, all through the eyes of two identical men from very different worlds. Set during a time of political chaos and corruption in the Joseon dynasty, the drama follows King Yi-hyun, a paranoid and unstable monarch whose life is constantly threatened by assassins and scheming nobles. To protect the throne, his loyal advisor secretly brings in a look-alike clown, Ha-sun, to act as a body double. But the closer he gets to the truth, the more dangerous his position becomes. With his growing feelings for the queen and rising influence in the court, Ha-sun must choose between saving the kingdom or saving himself. Lovers of the Red Sky is a visually stunning historical fantasy that blends romance, destiny, and ancient myth in a world where art and spirits collide. Set in a fictional Joseon era, the story follows Hong Chung-gi, a gifted female painter, the first woman accepted into the Royal Painting Academy. Despite living in a deeply patriarchal society, she's determined to follow her talent and passion for art. As the two reconnect, bound by a tragic fate from childhood, they are drawn into a dangerous world of palace politics, divine prophecy, and forbidden love. Together, they must face a cursed destiny, unravel royal secrets, and confront the demon threatening to destroy the kingdom. The King's Affection is a breathtaking historical romance that challenges tradition, explores identity, and tells a powerful tale of love that defies all odds. The story begins in the royal palace, where the birth of royal twins, one male, one female, is considered an ominous sign. Following strict court orders, the baby girl is meant to be killed, but she is secretly sent away and raised outside the palace. Now known as Prince Li Hui, she navigates the dangerous world of royal politics, constantly hiding her identity in a world where a woman on the throne would be condemned. But things become more complicated when she reunites with Jung Ji-woon, her first love, now her royal tutor, who has no idea the prince he serves is actually a woman. Mr. Sunshine is a sweeping historical epic set in the early 1900s during a turbulent time in Korean history, just before the Japanese occupation. This drama tells a deeply emotional story of love, sacrifice, and patriotism, wrapped in stunning visuals and unforgettable characters. The story follows Eugene Choi, a young boy born into slavery in Joseon, who escapes to the United States during the 1871 U.S. expedition. Decades later, he returns to his homeland as a U.S. Marine officer, hardened by war but still carrying deep scars from his past. Surrounded by other unforgettable figures like the conflicted swordsman Gu Dong-mei, the charming but tragic nobleman Kim Hui-sung, and the bold hotel owner Koo Do-hina. Which of these dramas have you already seen? Which one stole your heart or made you cry? Let us know in the comments below. If you loved this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more K-drama gems, reviews, and top 10 lists. Until next time, stay cozy and keep watching those beautiful stories. Annyeong!